tell you what's going on. So these guys in the vehicle, let's get a little bit closer. This vehicle and those guys over there got out of the other vehicle. There's a gold store in the parking lot, and they were heading to it. And these guys came out and they said, "No, you're not."
Wow.
And he's with us. They're having a standoff here.
Oh my God.
Arguing about why they're not being allowed to break into the place. So I'm going to listen to this.
So these are looters squaring off with community members holding weapons on the street.
Yes.
And where are all those cops that just drove past you?
They're 3 blocks down.
This is really something here to see those store owners who want to protect their own business, yet they're by a business that is so vulnerable. Okay, so that's her family telling her to go back? Yeah. Christina,
Yes.
go.
Stop your business! Stop! We're closed!
Were those guys going into the gold store?
Huh?
Those guys, what's going on?
Dude, we're closed, bro!
Okay, they're kind of busy, but that's what we saw. Here comes the cops. They're going to flag them down.
Oh, they ain't trouble. Drama.
We're trying to flag down the cops.
He's like, damn,
Hold
you got
on,
a
let me
gun.
flag them back here. They're driving past us.
Oh.
Stop. Okay, they're turning around. There they come. They just saw me.
In 3 days of surreal moments on TV, this is one of the most surreal moments we've seen. What is underway right now in Van Nuys. All right, so here come the police officers to help these community members.
The guys on the other side are in cars. All right, here they come. The guys here are trying to stop over there from looting in the cars. All right, now they're telling them, no, they're fine.
They're good.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
gosh.
Whoa.
Oh my God, Joe, to your right. Come on.
He's with us!
Yes, with me, press. Sir, they're okay, sir. They're the store owners. They were protecting the looters, sir.
Whoa.
They're protecting the store. The looters are over there.
Stand down for a sec, please. Yeah, relax.
You're losing your looters. They're taking them that way. These are the people in the store trying to stop.
All three of them.
Okay, we're putting those in handcuffs right now.
They're not the looters.
Let's talk. Where's the looter? Where's the looter?
They're protecting this building.
Where'd the looter go?
They were
Hey, description. Black, white, Asian.
African Americans. They're in a gray vehicle. The other gray vehicle is parked in front of the Buy Gold store. A group of 6 of them. 6. We have video. Okay.
That's all.
Your officers are chasing them. That's one of them.
Okay.
This is unreal. But anyway, they're putting this lady in handcuffs. I've just told them. You see, and here is where...
This is some of the systemic issues that maybe some of those protesters are upset about.
We are live now, and as I promised, we were able to track each other down. Monette, she's in one piece, and you were just listening for the first time to the audio of what happened. You hadn't seen what happened in the live coverage. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Hanging in there.
You okay?
Yeah.
What happened?
Damn.
Well, the gentleman that owns the store, I've been knowing him for over 30 years.
Damn.
So when we saw him come out of his establishment, we asked him, are you okay? At that point, there were people that were trying to run in the store. They were trying to get in the back, and they were trying to loot his property. But because I have known him for over 30-some years, you're not going to loot nothing.
I mean, that's what we talked about before, and then
Yeah.
we talked about that, but then all of a sudden these guys came up in the vehicles, and I guess they were going after the gold store.
They were going after the gold store.
Damn.
But being that
Come up.
me and my family were out in the front with the owner to the liquor store, they just wanted to jump out the car, and they wanted to harass me because I was talking a lot of stuff. And I just turned around and said, we're not doing that. We're not tearing up nothing over here.
And you guys were arguing back and forth.
And we were arguing back and forth, and that's okay. I'm the same color you are. There was another car that pulled up behind them, had a bunch of females in the car. They don't live anywhere around here, and they want to jump out. My first thing is, okay, this what we doing? And then when the police, we flagging down the police.
So you were flagging down.
I was flagging down the police with the owner and was asking, can you guys help? And they just kept going. I'm like, who does that?
But then they turned around, they did come over, and then from your perspective, what happened?
I was handcuffed, thrown up against a wall with my husband, my brother-in-law, and I'm just like, the hell? The news people are here. They're telling you it's not her. She's trying to stop the situation. I understand the protest. I understand what this is about. I get it. I understand that. I'm fighting for the same protest. But what we not going to do is we don't want other people from different cities to come and tear up where we live at. Because we have to rebuild this. We did this once before. I understand the anger. Until this man is placed in custody for, even though he's in custody, for first-degree murder. They've done an autopsy, an independent autopsy. Turned around and said he died of asphyxiation. Okay. Now you got three other police officers that you need to go get. Until you go get them, it's just going to be unruly. And I don't understand. It don't take a rocket scientist. Everybody's seen the video. How much information do y'all need?
And you and I were talking because both of us were in 92 here, and just seeing the parallels.
It's just, it's really crazy. And, the same thing that happened to Rodney King years ago is the same thing that is repeating at this time. It's really sad for our young black men, our black women, our Latinos, you know what I'm saying? Caucasian people don't get treated like that. So when they turned around and said that the police officer was arrested for third-degree murder, I turned around and was like, wow. Had that been my son and mutual combat, y'all have hooked him up 24 hours ago. But it took you 4 days to get who y'all was looking for. And he got 70 police officers around his house. It's not going to stop until justice has been served. That's all we're looking for. We just want some justice. That's it.
Back to the incident and what happened. I know that I was trying to explain to them, and
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And you know what? I feel so sorry if we had in any way, but I think that we were both trying to do the same thing. What got them to take? What were they telling you that because we were kind of telling them to stop, but what were they saying while they were handcuffed?
Well, the officer that was behind me, I was explaining to him, no, we were trying to help. I was telling him the gentleman that owns the store, his name. So once they were kind of like trying to calm the situation down, they was like, okay. And then the owner of the store was like, no, it's not them. They're helping us. They're protecting our store. Then they let us go. But then my son and my daughter, somebody called them and said, your mom was on TV. And they pulled up in the middle of the street. And I'm looking at them like, okay, here we go.
Stop them.
They stopped them, took them out of their car. Well, they actually got out of the car, especially my son. He got out of the car. My daughter jumped out the car. And they turned around. And I explained it to them. I'm getting away from the police. I'm like, don't touch my kids. Don't touch them. So they turned around just, they're listening and looking. And I was like, okay, ma'am, just get in your car. Please let me get in the car. We're going to have more than a problem than what we initiated. Just let me get in the car. It's just crazy right now. All we want is some justice. And what you guys are doing to us now is injustice. You guys are shooting us with these little rubber bullets. 2 members of the police department in another state has already been fired for dragging some kids out of their car. They're college students behind a curfew. Matter of fact, it was the mayor in Atlanta that fired them yesterday. And I get it. I understand they tired. They wore out too. We've been worn out. I'm 55. We tired too. The same thing, injustice y'all did to us years ago, and my fathers and my forefathers, you guys are doing to our young black men and our young black women, including Latinos.
Now, the reason we're interviewing you here is because if we go in front of the store, which is where we were, they
in jail.
You talked to me. What happened when we were in the store?
I was actually going back up there because they were calling me, talking about you guys were looking for me. So when I walked back, I was trying to walk up with my son, and they turned around and said, well, you can't come here. I mean, they were just so unruly. I was just looking at him.
This is the police you're
This is the police, and I said some unruly things to them too. And I told them I work at the liquor store. This is where I'm going. The owner of the liquor store was letting them know after that. No, she comes here all the time. You know, she's helping me out. So at the end of the day, they wanted to come down the street just for little old me and a whole line and my son and my daughter and just be like, nah, we just gonna sit you down. What you not gonna do? So he turned around and said, you won't get up out of here? Yes, I will. I am from the block. I just don't agree with a lot of things that go on with the block.
I think, were they the same officers?
Yes.
The same people that we were dealing with?
Same ones. They were
They didn't recognize you?
No, they know exactly who I am. They know exactly who I am. I'm 55. I've been here. God, my oldest daughter is 36. I've been here 37 years. I might have moved different locations, but most of the people on this block and the owners, they know who I am.
Well, that's how I found you. We were looking for you. I wanted to make sure you were
You
okay.
found me.
Everybody knows you. And now everybody knows you on air because of some of the things you said.
I'm sorry that this is going on right now, and this is really injustice. It's crazy that you guys waited 4 days to put someone into custody for a crime that was seen all over the world. Had it been a black man or a Hispanic man, it would have took y'all 24 hours. It's been it.
What do you think is going to happen in the next 24 hours in this city?
They're going to continue to tear the city up. And if they don't arrest the other 3 officers that are involved, they're going to tear it up more than what you guys think. If they don't change the charge that they have given this gentleman for 3rd-degree murder and 2nd-degree manslaughter, I'm just outraged that you guys would even say that. You should be arrested for 1st-degree murder, and you kept your knee on his neck for over 8 minutes. I'm sorry that his family is going through it, but y'all need to care about who everybody else's family is going through it. I tell my kids this all the time. 1 second of your thinking will either cost you your life or cost somebody else their life. This white gentleman that's a police officer that is here to protect and serve, 1 second of your thinking cost somebody else their life, which is getting ready to cost your family your life, and it costs people businesses. They don't have, we're just coming off a pandemic. They don't have money for that.
And that's the other factor. I mean, we're in a neighborhood where everybody, as we're talking, everybody has lost their job or they're
lost
out.
their job. My manager and everybody, a lot of people on the block. We're a lower class family, and that's okay. We may do. But at the end of the day, if we were getting stimulus checks again, we're not anymore. You know why? Because the government is going to give it to the little small shops so they can rebuild. But then we still struggling. There's still a lot of us that don't have jobs, that can't maintain a household.
You know, you guys, and again, one more time, you're okay. You're all
I'm
right.
fine.
You know, I thank you so much for.
I thank you for looking for me.
You know,
You take care.
I'm sorry.
I've watched you for years. And you're something else.
I'm honored. I truly am
I've
honored.
watched you for years. And you're something else.
No, you are something else.
But you know what? You're the only one that can come into the hood.
God bless you. Thank
God
you.
bless
I
you,
know you want to go. No, you be careful, guys. She's okay, all right? She's all right, I promise.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Oh, wait, I know you that your leg.
Strong thoughts.
Go get sitting down. Go get sitting down. Thank you, love. Your son and your daughter, they're all waiting for you.
This is all of them. Yes, this is all of them.
I know, this is the entire family.
No, we can't.
No
I don't know
picture.
how-
Okay, just okay. Guys,
I don't know how we top that, Christina. That was quite something. One of those,
that
one of
her
those
son?
moments, I think, that really strikes
Guys,
a
I'm going to
chord.
get her back up because she needs to put her leg up.
Okay.
She really does. Thank you.
Okay.
You're
A love
tired.
fest going on
Get in
there.
there, man. Come on.
All right. Some great work by Christina Gonzalez, who's pretty fearless out there in the field. Quite something to watch that as well.
And she's right. She is one who can go into the hood, no problem. I think there was some really powerful thoughts and some powerful words there for us all to take in, whether you